Hey guys, I have read your comments from the last video and I want to thank those people that have supported that video. That was actually amazing. I've reached over 100 views in 6 days or 5 days. So I also want to thank those people who supported and clarified some information about the laptop. That really helped me out and I really appreciate that. So anyways, this video is all about answering these comments right over here, right? Don't worry, I'll try to make it short, I'll try to make it precise. To start off, let's start with benchmarking the laptop with Minecraft. I started the game at the default launcher with no mods. I started the latest Minecraft version with 6 GB of RAM dedicated to the game. I haven't played the game and I was shocked to find that there are preset settings that you can choose. So your boy chose the highest setting possible, which is called Fabulous, with the 32 chunks and with the other high quality setting. So instantly I was getting 300 plus FPS while walking, and then I noticed that if there are a lot of things to process within the game, the FPS actually goes down. Yeah, dumbass, like every other game. My bad. The game was actually butter smooth even in chunk rendering in these kind of settings. But I noticed that it goes down below 100, but still it was very smooth. So guys, don't worry, I did fancy preset too, with the 16 chunks and other fancy settings. And instantly after I just enabled it, I instantly got 500 FPS. So I did the chunk loading too and still 500 FPS. That is already amazing. During all these times, I didn't notice any stutterings or any delays, so it was actually an amazing gameplay. So those are plus points. So one thing I do to test the capabilities of the device is to do the TNT test. If you guys don't know that, you place a bunch of TNT, then wait for it to boom and either crash the game, destroy your PC, or see your PC being alive. I did the TNT test and there was like a little millisecond that the FPS went down to 3 and to 1, but that's perfectly normal and it goes back up to 75 and builds itself right back up. So still good. Anyways, move on to the fast preset, 8 chunks and the low settings. After enabling the settings, I already got 700 FPS. Bro, who needs those FPS, bro? I swear. The chunk loading is very fast even without performance mods. So at some point while doing the chunk loading, it went up to 900 FPS, which is crazy. And lastly, I just wanted to try doing 2 chunks and see how much FPS I can get, and damn. Yeah, that's the default launcher. So now let's move on to the modded ones. Anyway, here's Lunar Client with the mod performances. Same version, but I have sodium, lithium, and other performance enhancing mods. Since sodium doesn't have any preset settings, so I'm just basing it off with the render distance. So first we have 32 chunks. While walking, I was generating around 300 to 400 FPS, but in chunk loading, I did notice that it went down to 150 to 120, but still, it was still smooth. There wasn't any delay with the chunk loading, so it was a very awesome gameplay. So since we now know how much FPS is generating in the 32 chunks, so might as well bring out the big guns. Shaders. So I don't really know about shaders in Minecraft, I just know a few, and one of those is BSL shaders. So that's what I chose for this video. So BSL shaders is quite good, very nice graphics. Why does a block game need graphics? In 32 chunks, it doesn't really drop down below 60, but I do notice it touches the 60 areas, then goes back up to 80, then a 90, then just ranging on those areas and even to the 100. So it just depends on how much there are to process. Overall, Java Minecraft is a 10 out of 10. Okay, so how long does it last outside? So let's say just streaming videos or doing some schoolworks, you're doing Excel, Word, or just some light editing. It lasted me an average of 6 hours and 43 minutes. It just depends on how you use it. Like for example, I took all the time in school to edit the last video, the review video. It lasted me around 6 hours or so. Others in the Reddit have claimed that their Zephyrus have lasted them 7 hours, 8 hours. I guess they just use it differently than I do. They do other undervolting using the G helper tool, so I haven't done that yet. I'm afraid that I might break it. I don't know. Anyways, but let's say gaming while unplugged. So I was playing Elden Ring. with medium settings. So from 100%, it went down to 64% in under 25 minutes. It's not really recommended to play AAA games unplugged, but I would say like games like Undertale, Stardew, Terraria, games like those probably would make a difference, but not those AAA games. If you want to play AAA games outside, might as well bring the power brick. Before I continue to the last part, please guys, I want you guys to like and subscribe, and at least comment something nice in the comment section below. It would help me out and it will help others out. Anyway, so to have the on-screen monitor is to go to MSI website, download MSI Afterburner, install MSI Afterburner. Another application is gonna install, you install that too. After installing both software, open up MSI Afterburner and go to its settings and head over to the monitoring tab. There you will see a small window called Active Hardware Monitoring Graphs. There you will enable the ones you want to be monitoring like what I did. To do that, click the hardware and click at Show in On-Screen Display. After selecting, click Apply and Close. Head over here, click that icon, then this app pops up. Make sure that Show On-Screen Display is turned on and the application detection level is either medium or high. This is to ensure that the app can detect your game. So yeah, that's what I did. So yeah, that's all. See you guys next video. I'm cooking up something. Like and subscribe, and shout out to those people who have subscribed. Love you guys. Take care and stay blessed.